Hey everybody, welcome back to MvMLive. I'm glad to see you guys all enjoying David's dance.
Yes, this is my specialty. It's the wave.
No joke, Deadpan. No joke. David just told me that in middle school people called him Dave the Wave.
Yeah, so
and
here's
I don't
the deal.
know why.
Well, first of all, just before Dave starts trending, I do prefer David. I will answer to Dave. But literally right before Deadpan wrote Dave the Wave in action, I was telling Ryan, I even referred to myself as Dave the Wave. I said that's
classic.
And he said, no one's ever called you that. And I said, au contraire. Because in junior high, and this is a super embarrassing story if it already isn't, they called me Dave the Wave. Do you want to know why?
Because you waved?
No, because I did breakdancing.
Oh no. Okay, well there's got to be videos. Oh, Deadpan says you've mentioned it before.
Oh, wow.
So he knows. He knows about Dave the Wave already.
Yes, Dave the Wave.
All right. Chit Chat, one of the future Chit Chats, we're going to try to dig up some old middle school footage of David breakdancing.
It has to be old footage, because if I try to do anything but the wave right now, there's a little foot thing I can do on the ground.
A little foot thing. I could do a little foot thing too.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a moonwalk, but it kind of like turns around in a circle. The one thing I cannot do anymore is the worm.
Oh, I could never.
I will go in traction if I try the worm. I tried it at a wedding about 10 years ago, and nearly broke my back.
Now that's the video I actually want. Afterwards, they had to take David out on a stretcher.
It was more than 10 years ago.
What happened? You did the worm on the dance floor.
I got down there. Well, you know, you get a couple adult beverages in you at a wedding, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, I did the worm once. I'll do it again."
So maybe we'll find that footage. Anyway, just a funny little anecdote. We're not here to play a game about breakdancing, but there are some games about breakdancing. Maybe we should.
Maybe we
should find one.
We
so
will.
What we're playing today is First Empires. This is a brand new game. This is releasing soon?
I think it's
or maybe already released.
This copy was purchased by Jeremy Howard and brought down.
Yeah, okay, so it's already out then.
Yeah, but I don't know how
widely available.
This is what Sandcastle does. They did Res Arcana.
Yeah, which is a great game.
Yeah, and these games just kind of come out of nowhere. In this age of Kickstarter, it just hits retail all of a sudden. Everyone's like, "What?"
Well, yeah.
And it's another tight little game that has a lot going on, but it's a little game.
When I was researching this game, I just happened to see that there's another Res Arcana expansion coming.
Yeah,
which I didn't even know. Like
I didn't either.
I didn't see anything.
Is that the second or the third?
I think it's the second, but if it's the third, I'm way behind.
I mean, I think they've been supporting that game.
They have. It's a great game, but this is also going to be a lot of fun. We're playing this game at 2 players, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it so you guys can see the board setup. So we are playing on a small 2-player board. So this is literally just meant for 2 players. The other side of the board has, or is it a second board?
No, the other side of the board is for 3 to 5, and even it has areas sectioned off
for 3 players, 4 players,
4 or 5. So, and on top of that, we're using characters that are specific. There are 5 characters, and they say if you're playing 2 players, use these 2 characters. Long story short, that says to me that they've done some balancing here to figure out whether or not, how it works well with 2 players or up to 5.
Now, this is a very, very abstract civilization game that takes place in a, I don't want to say fantasy necessarily because it doesn't have a fictional
it is fictional
world where you're controlling these fictional countries or nations and trying to grow them in 5 different facets. And I don't know what they all are besides I think technology, religion, military.
It's funny because they're so abstracted that they're just called dice.
Oh, they don't have
reroll, movement, achievement cards, and explorers.
Oh,
so
they're
very
cool thematic symbols. There's like a little technology wheel, a little religious symbol.
Those symbols are mostly for the colorblind.
Yeah. Oh, that's
so
true.
That we can see the symbols. They even have those symbols out here.
Yeah, they do. And this will be helpful because when you're rolling the dice, you're going to be potentially upgrading your civilization in one of these 5 areas and potentially seeding the board with cities. As you go up in each one of these, you just get better at doing stuff. And we'll talk about all 5 actions as we do them. But yeah, you just get better. The game is all about getting better and then eventually fighting your opponents. It is a very kind of aggressive game.
It is, but
not penalizing, really.
No, it's very aggressive. Almost every turn, particularly in higher player counts, there's going to be conquesting, meaning I'm going to go into a territory and push someone out. But the interesting thing here is, unlike most games like that, you're not losing people. They are just displaced to other territories that you have.
Right, so you're just going back and forth, basically, taking territories from each other, because the goal isn't really to hold territory. The goal is to conquer your opponent's cities and control areas of these different colors. And so you might only need to control an area for that one turn.
Yes.
Once you've taken the city, once you've upgraded yellow, it doesn't really hurt me if my opponent comes in and takes my yellow. So normally I think David and I both are not heavy take that players.
I'm definitely not.
You're less so than me.
Yes.
But I don't think this game really is about that. It's not about conquering. It's about strategic movements to score points and upgrade these tracks. Each one of these tracks is worth points at the end of the game. Each one of these cities is worth points at the end of the game. And each one of these cards that we complete is worth points at the end of the game.
And the cool thing about the cards is they're multi-use. So you can use those cards as achievement cards, but in 2 different phases of the game, after we roll these dice, you're able to not only re-roll using your power, but you can just discard a card out of hand. And by the way, your hand is going to be tiny.
Yeah, we only have 1 card.
You only have 1 card, and you actually have to go up one of these tracks to draw more. But you're not gonna. It's not your hand size, so you're gonna have very limited cards. So when you spend 1 to adjust a die, it's kind of a big deal. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on. A lot of points to be scored on these tracks. And like Ryan said, we'll go over what these tracks all mean. In fact, we could do that right now as we go through the setup, because I'm going to just point out here, you probably can't see very clearly, but at the bottom of my track, this one is roll. I can roll 2 dice.
This track.
Yeah, I can roll 2 dice.
Your finger was
Ryan can roll 2 dice.
Yes.
This next track is re-roll. So after we roll on our turn, we get this many re-rolls. I have 1.
I have 1.
The next one is movement. This is when we're going to be moving our explorers around the board. I start with 2 movement.
I also start with 2 movement.
And there are going to be some differences here in a second, I promise. And then the next one is the the achievement cards. I start with 2 in my hand.
I start with 1.
However, I only start with 3 explorers out on the board.
And I start with 4.
Yeah, so I'm going to need to get explorers. I mean, you do want to go up on all of these. I've played this 1 or 2 other times. Yeah. And there are probably a couple of these tracks that maybe not as vital, but you definitely want to get guys. You definitely want movement, and you definitely want to be rolling dice.
All right.
The reroll and the achievement cards, maybe not so much.
So you're the first player, right? So we go through these steps. Kind of, you kind of go left to right, in that you roll your dice first. So if you want to go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll my 2 dice.
2 dice.
All right.
Do you want to reroll one of them?
I've got an orange and a purple. And what I'm wanting to do is not only to conquest, but at the end of my turn, we're going to go through an advancement phase where I have to match up the colors and symbols on these dice with territories that I control.
And you got purple right next to you.
And if I have those territories, I'm able to go up on those tracks. It's as simple as that. I think.
But you have to not spend the die to do that, right? You have to save the die to use the die for advancement.
Well, you'll see these dice will still be in effect.
Sure.
So I rolled these. I think I want a yellow, so I am going to use one of my rerolls. And that one's purple. Yeah, I'm going to reroll this one.
You got a yellow.
Yes. So I got a yellow and a purple. So that's my rolling phase. My reroll's done. I have 1 card. I have 2 cards in my hand.
You should have 2 cards. I already drew mine and I peeked at it. Some of these are kind of hard. So
yeah. So these are effectively points
not looking at what
that you
you're
can get
scoring
for different achievements. But like I said, you can discard this, and I could discard this right now to make one of these a sword if I wanted to conquest. I'm not even close to Ryan, so conquesting doesn't really make sense. So I'm going to do this right now, and then I'm going to go to movement and conquest. For me, it's mostly going to be movement, and I have 2 moves, and each movement can move 1 explorer across 1 border. Right. Note, Ryan, I don't know if you know this, but I am right next to you right now.
Oh, because
the water is a border.
Gotcha.
But you can't end in water.
Yeah, so it's 2 moves to get across
But we effectively have access to everything
the board
except the
wraps around,
landlocks.
right?
Yes.
Effectively?
Yeah, well, I would just move into the water
and then somewhere else.
into there.
Yep.
So I'm not going to conquest, though.
Okay.
But I'm going to move...
yeah, and they fit the cards. These little boxes. You can put the cards in them. You put all your people in them. You put your city tokens, your cubes, everything in them. It's really nice. Because these decks are asymmetric. So you'll notice they actually have your nation or country.
I'm going to move 1 here into orange.
Okay.
And 1 here into Russia.
Okay.
Well,
into
purple.
Russia.
It says Russia. We did say that it was fictional, but it does look like this is Indus, which is kind of like India down here.
Kind of, but it's
And the other side of the map definitely resembles the globe.
Does it? But they're not real. They're
No.
not representing
It's
maybe
loosely fantasy fictional.
Yeah.
All right, so I did my movement, and now I'm going to go to the advancement. So this is where these dice come in from. I can go into 2 advancements because I've got a yellow die, and I'm in a yellow space, and a purple die in a purple space. Now, when you do this later, when you have a bunch of dice, you have to have distinct sets like that. 1 territory and 1 die. So if I want to go up twice in purple, I'm going to have to control this as well. So I'm going to go up on yellow, which is going to immediately get me 2 more explorers, and up on purple, which is going to give me more movement. And I have to put these explorers where I already have explorers. I'm going to put them here and here. And I'll confirm that I did that right as you go.
So I've got, it says it can go in any.
I didn't know if they all had it.
All right, so I get 2 dice as well. That's not great. I want the purple. I don't necessarily want the green. All right, I got 2 purples.
2 purple.
Not good for me at all. Because I only get 2 movements. So
you could discard a card right now to make one of those one of the swords, but that's only if you're going.
I thought you could make it any side.
No, at this point.
Oh, during the advancement phase.
And then during the advancement phase, you could even make one a sword and discard another card to make that sword.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I might discard this to. I don't know that I like my objective here, but you only get 6 more of these cards, so I don't know. That's a tough choice. This is not a great roll for me. If I had more moves, it could be not bad. So I'm gonna move 1 into here. And you can't move into the water and stop, so I really can't use my second movement that way. So I'm just going to move... Actually, I'm going to move 2 into purple. Here. So that's my move. And then we go into the upgrade phase. I don't really like this goal, to capture 2 of your cities in 1 turn. I don't like it, so I'm going to discard it anyway.
Ooh, not in a 2-player game.
Yeah, to turn 1 of these into an orange. So I'm going to go up on purple and orange, which is where I want it to go. So my orange goes up to 3 dice, and my purple goes up to 3 movement. That feels a little bit better for next turn.
All right.
I hate losing it, and when you discard 1 like that, you don't draw 1. I have to upgrade my green to ever draw another one.
That's the end of round 1.
That's the end of round 1. Let's see. So
we're playing 8 rounds. This could be fast. We might play.
It could
a couple games.
As we get more things to do.
Orange.
Somebody's commenting on the map. I mean, I don't know that the map needs, like, I think in some instances just simple blocks of color like this is better. It just makes it's very much easier to see.
Yeah,
it's not the most.
And this game is meant to be a very
map, but
user-friendly, accessible game, and I think those colors help quite a bit.
But I definitely understand.
Kind of has an Ethnos vibe to it. In my opinion.
People said the same thing about Ethnos.
Yeah, but I still love that game too.
So, the game is.
So I rolled an orange and I re-rolled a blue.
Oh, that's good.
Now I'm going to go to movement and conquest.
So you got 3 movement now.
3. I'm going to move this one to blue.
Yep.
And 1, 2 to green.
There you go. Spreading out.
And then I've got the orange and the blue. Whoops. And I'm in orange and blue, so I'm going to go up blue, and I'm going to go up orange.
All right.
Now I got 2 rerolls and 3 dice to roll.
I've got 3 dice as well, so I need 1 more die.
Orange?
I did go orange last round.
Look at you.
Oh my gosh, I'm just not getting these reroll. Okay, I'm going to reroll this yellow, so I get 1 reroll. And it's a sword. All right, I'll take a sword.
Uh-oh.
Well, this seems like I've got 3 movement, so I'm going to go 1, 2.
Now, I will remind you, you need to have distinctly more for that of the sword. Yeah.
With the sword actually adds 1 to my conquest there, so I effectively have.
So is that
2
all your movement?
No, that was 2 movement.
Okay, so I think we resolve this before you continue your
movement. Really? Before you don't do all your movements at once?
I believe you.
Oh, I thought you did all your movements.
Well, if you want to back that one up and do it
doesn't really matter, because I'm just coming up here with the other one, so it's not going to affect anything.
So here's how you resolve a conquest. It's very simple. If you didn't come in here with more explorers than I did, but he has sword, that's going to mean that he can conquest it. That's going to push me out. So I have to go into a territory where I have an explorer.
I need green, not yellow.
And I am going to move
It could be any territory, right? Not necessarily
Yep.
adjacent.
I'm gonna move
Up
here.
to the islands.
Up to the island.
And that is kind of like the UK floating up there a little bit.
And Ryan gets the city. Now, here's the cool thing about the city. You do not get to look at this until the end of the game.
I have no idea how many. It's
There's
worth some amount of points.
Some amount of points. I can't remember how many, but it ranges from like maybe 1 to 3.
Yeah, it's not a ton of points, but it's points. Then I'm going to go up on the green, which is good because I'm going to get another achievement card. And I get to go up one on the yellow, which gives me another guy out on the board. Let's put that guy here.
And you're done?
And I can turn these in at any time?
Yeah, when you do...
Alright, I have this one complete. Occupy another player's starting region.
Nice.
I lucked
Very
into
nice.
that draw.
There's another 3. Yeah, these
but
cards...
that's good.
Like, I have one that's just probably...
Not going to happen.
I mean,
well,
it's a long game thing.
Then use it to redo your dice.
But I probably will. Alright, my turn. And a sword.
I guess I should have asked before I placed this guy. This territory, if we have a city there, does that count as our territory for placing guys, or does it have to go where we have another explorer?
No, guys. Cities are somewhat meaningless other than just taking them or keeping them.
It doesn't do anything for me to have the city, but other than denying you points. But that's not super how I play games. I like the fun of it. Hi, Matt. Welcome. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I'm going...
What are you going to do?
I'm going to re-roll this sword, because I don't think I'm going to Conquest. I'm going to re-roll it again.
Oh, there you go.
Orange. Purple, green, and orange.
Well, you've
got... I'm in all of those.
Oh, you're in all of them.
And I've got 3 movement. So I'm going to go 1 in the water.
Yep.
2 in here.
Yep, to take my city token.
So I Conquest that, and I just take it since there's nobody there. Yeah, those city tokens pretty much just bounce around. The reason you want to keep them on the board is at the end of the game, for any of your cities still on the board, you get those points.
Sure, but it's hard. I mean, that's something you should be.
So that was just 2. I've got 1 more movement.
Super try to turtle, but you have a limited amount of guys, so.
I'm going to.
What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And then I've got control of an orange, a purple, and a green.
So you get to go up all 3.
So I get to go up all 3. A green's going to get me another card.
Nice.
Purple's going to move my movement up to 4. And then orange.
4 movement. I need to get one of that too. Alright, I got 3 dice as well. I'm going to re-roll this Conquest symbol. Man. Well, I guess I could do 2 greens. I've only got 3 movement though.
There's G Money 99 who must have been at the Buckeye Game Fest. I'm not sure who it was.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to know. I don't know who all the comments.
G Money, let us know what you played with us, but whatever it was, we liked playing with you as well. I mean, it sounds like a fairly broad statement, but I can't think of a game I played there that I didn't enjoy.
So I have the 1 green. I'm not going to get the 2nd green. That's very unfortunate. So I just need to get the blue. So I've got 3 movements left. Let's go 1, 2, 3 into the water and up there. So at least I have green and blue. So I will get another reroll next turn. And I will get to draw 1 achievement card right now. This one's going to be hard. Okay. Alright.
Did you push me anywhere?
I didn't. I didn't conquer you at all. Next turn. Don't forget to move the round marker. You get 3 dice still this time?
Yep. Yeah. I went up, but I didn't get any more dice.
Yeah.
Occupy 2 islands.
Oh, nice.
So I will play that out here.
Oh, yeah. I put mine kind of on my board right here. This is my discard pile. I guess I should just make that very clear, or just put the discards off.
And then I'm going to go ahead and go to the
better.
advancement phase. I'm in green. I'm in purple. I'm in yellow.
Yep.
So I go up all those. It's going to give me another guy in yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and put him there.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 pieces here are somewhat safe from those.
True.
But,
True, but nothing is ever truly safe.
I think
Maybe when we get more guys out. But right now, we're pretty spread out.
I'll go here.
All right. I get to roll 3 dice as well.
Actually, I'm going to change that and go here.
I'm going to re-roll both of these blues. I'm going to keep the orange, re-roll both blues. Okay, so that's not bad.
Oh.
So I have 3 movement to spend. So I feel like I should go.
I mean, I see what I would do.
I don't.
Oh, you've got the sword.
I've got the sword, so that changes things. What's more important to me is the question. I feel like 1, that's important to get that orange. And to get the other orange, I have to go like 2.
That'll do it with the sword.
That'll do it, but I can't also get to the. I'm 1 movement short of getting to the island. But I only have 1 sword anyway.
What
so,
island?
Well, I could have. I had to decide between taking this and taking that.
Oh, I see.
I think that this is the better option. Because I'm going to conquest your yellow guy there. He's going to move. And I'm going to go up twice on the orange track. Which is going to give me
a city.
A city.
And you'll be rolling 4 dice.
And let's put that city in your capital because I just feel like it.
That's just
I've moved
rude.
my capital over to your capital. And I did not do any achievements this round, so unfortunate. Yeah, but these cities, I mean, it's very hard to like keep a city.
You're done?
Yes.
All right. So I'm in purple.
Yep, you're definitely in purple.
That could work. Yellow would be nice. Orange also would be nice.
Well, you could get all 3.
But I need... Yeah, I am going to... And I have 5 movement. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Yep. So
I'm
this
in
resolves
yellow,
immediately, right?
purple. Yes.
It's going to hop back up there. Blue. Hang out up there.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that it resolves immediately because I can consider my next movement after you've displaced.
And the components are really nice, and they put a lot of effort, I think, in the presentation of the components too.
And I have orange done. I'm in purple, and I'm in yellow, so I'm good there. But do I want to get safe? Nope. I feel like I'm pretty good.
Pretty good.
So I'm gonna stay right there and go up on orange.
Yep.
And go up on purple.
Mm-hmm.
And go up on yellow, which gets me another guy, and I'm gonna put that other guy right here.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right, I get 4 dice. Can I have that 4th die?
Yes, you do get 4 dice.
4 dice. Let's see what happens here. I like that. I like these 2. I don't necessarily like these.
Does that mean you're kicking me out of Russ?
I might be. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll again.
You don't want 3 purple.
No, I don't want 3 purple. But I got 3 purple anyway.
Oh.
That's fine.
You could always discard a card at the end during advance.
I don't want to. That's unfortunate that I got.
Well, the sword's going to help you push me around a little bit better.
It will. So I've got 3 movement to do. So I'm going to go 1 here. And I don't know what else to do. That's my 1 with the sword.
Ah, Jerry. It's Jerry. He played Earth and Boone Lake. He played Boone Lake with me.
Hey,
Thanks
Jerry.
for tuning in, Jerry. Yeah, and the components they are really good. You can't probably appreciate this, but we got dual layered player boards here. The game is well produced.
2, 3.
Also, these little boxes, they came pre-assembled.
Yeah.
I think. I'm pretty sure they did. They're just nice little player boxes, little coffins to hold all your pieces. And they're not normal tuck boxes, which I don't generally like because they fall apart, but
they're nice.
Yeah,
so my purple went up by 2, and I have a goal. Raise your purple track by 2 in 1 turn.
Oh,
I've done it.
5 points.
5-pointer. That's a lot of points.
Yeah, raising a track by 2 in 1 turn is tricky.
It's a lot.
Even in the other player counts, there's very limited lands to do that with, and they're generally spread out. Oh, what?
What?
My turn?
Yes.
We're getting close, Ryan.
I want to be able to read the comments a little better here, so.
I'm rolling 4 dice as well now. Orange, blue, green, and a sword. Let's see here. I'm going to re-roll.
And I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not sure if the comments are updating correctly or not. So we got a little error message for comments. So
That's 1 re-roll, which is no bueno. 2 re-rolls. Come on, give me something I need here. Well, purple and blue, and 2 swords. All right. So now I have 5 movement. Here's 1.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, because you're going to use the
sword
what? There?
Here's 1.
Yeah, that's smarter.
1.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened here? Did you take?
Oh, I took that last turn. Remember,
okay.
You were supposed to move that guy. I'm sorry. You're right.
Right.
We didn't move that.
So he would have had to have gone here,
yeah.
here, or here.
Which you could just keep building up on that island, and
that's fine. Well, that makes things tricky. So I've moved 1, 2, 3. Oh, one thing to point out here, and this is important, and it comes up right now. I cannot move through territories that have
That's right. You have to
if I move
stop.
into a territory with you, I'm there. I would rewind and put the guy in green that I just placed, but I'm not going to. So it leaves that one. 2, 3. Do I even need? Yeah, I do need that.
All right. So you're gonna conquer that, basically.
Yep. So I conquered this one first.
Oh yeah. So this guy
I get this city.
Man. So let's move him there, and then I'm gonna move these 2 here, and you get that city as well.
I get this city, and then I've got a capture 2 rival cities in 1 turn.
5. Oh, you had the same one I did. You actually did it. That's the one I discarded.
Oh.
Capture 2 rival cities in 1 turn. That was the one I discarded.
And then I have these dice left, and I'm in where?
Purple.
Purple could be good. Orange would be great. Am I in orange? I'm not in orange. But I want a yellow. So I'm going to discard this card to change one of these to a yellow.
Oh yeah, because you can use them during combat and then also change them. Yep. Are we on the 7th round? Yeah, we are, aren't we? Yep.
You mean here?
Yeah.
Oh, should we be?
No. Sorry, we have 2 rounds left, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
sorry.
Maybe. I think I.
Yeah, you did.
I think I moved.
We could roll back the footage, but again, I'm not sure I'm getting.
I
don't think I'm getting updated comments, everybody. So I'm very sorry. I have my whole little chat screen there.
So I'm sorry. The yellow I'm in. Purple I'm in. I'm not in blue. But I only have 1 card left. I am going to discard that card too to go up in green. I'll change this to green. Or no, I'm going to change it to yellow because I am in 2 yellow territories.
Nice. Oh man.
So I'm going to go up twice in yellow.
Oh, this is bad for me. This is really bad. This is super bad.
1 in there.
Yep.
1 in.
Yep.
Oh.
What?
Do they all have to?
No, I think when you retreat.
Oh, that's when
they
I
all
retreat.
have to go to the same spot. But yeah.
I'll put 1 in here.
All right. Well, you are definitely ahead of me on a lot of these.
I'm just gonna put this one and protect these 2 cities.
All right. Are you done?
That was up my. Hold on. That was my yellow, and then I go up purple.
Yep. You are definitely moving up these things much faster than I am. I don't know that I want 2 more purples. I want the blue. Let's just see what happens here. Blue, green. Green is good. Blue, green.
I don't have any cards
yellow,
in my hand though. Do you have cards?
Attack. I don't.
Yeah, you feel naked without those cards.
So I have 5 movements. So I definitely want to get blue with one of these, I think, and green with one of these. So 5 movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need to beat you, don't I? Not just meet you. I need to beat you.
Well, you can have.
Yeah, but I would need more guys than that.
3 guys in there right now with this sword.
And I can't. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1 movement short. I would need 6 movement to get in there and take that from you. I don't think I could take either one from you.
Yeah,
1,
this is
2,
one of those.
3. I guess I could.
It's
take
definitely
yellow.
one of those games where once someone gets way up on something,
Yeah,
you are envious of them because if you don't have you have you're 1 movement shy of where I'm at.
I know. I just don't want. I don't like. I feel like I'm wasting that. So I definitely want. I can't get in yellow. I guess I could. I could go.
Well,
here.
yellow's gonna get another city
1,
out
2, and I could take your yellow
with that sword.
I need to be in green.
So I'm gonna take
3, and then blue is 4. So there we go. That's
I'll
it.
put these guys here.
That's everything for me. So I do get to go up all of them. So I go up 1 in yellow, which yes gets me another city, and 2 more people out. Let's go ahead and protect that city a little bit. Green is going up 1, which is going to give me another card.
Nice.
And blue is going up 1, which is not going to change my rerolls at all, unfortunately.
It's my turn. I've rolled these dice. I've re-rolled, so I'm done with my re-rolls. And I have no cards, so I'm stuck with these dice.
And what I'm really hoping is that I can patchwork this together into one workable stream when this is over so people can watch. I'm definitely going to cut out my middle of what is happening. I don't understand
people
what's
are
going
watching
on.
now?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone is there in the comments. So thank you guys for sticking through with us for this random switch over.
If you hear us right now, please comment. I don't see new comments. It just says...
I do. It's a different comment feed.
Oh,
so
okay.
I might have to do what I hate doing and get back on my phone again and figure out why are we in Mega Man?
All right. That was...
So I'm going to go back
bizarre.
and Loopy. No, the answer was no. I could not see your chat.
That is strange.
Jeremy even was like, wait a minute, why am I playing Mega Man?
All right. So, I need to get into 2 purple.
Yes, by the way, if you're just now watching, this isn't Mega Man. Sorry to disappoint everybody. We're playing First Empire still. We're in the middle of a game when that all happened.
4.
I can tell you, I've never seen anything like that happen before. Golly, it's like technology just hits me new every day. What are you doing?
6.
Yeah, you're definitely dominating this board, David.
All right, so I booted you here.
Yep. So put me down into the green where my city is. Yeah.
And then I'm going to advance
a lot
on all of those. 2 purple.
Yep.
Boom, boom. 1 blue.
Yep.
And 1 yellow.
Well done.
This is the other 2 times I played this game. I did not go anywhere close.
You are getting a lot of points from those tracks. There we go. Finally get 1 orange. 2 blue. Can I have 2 blue?
We got 1 more round after Ryan goes here.
I could probably get 2 blue here. For those watching this after the fact, you're probably confused because this should feel pretty seamless. But for those watching live, we've been bouncing around from streams.
It has been a very, very strange experience.
It has been. I don't know what's caused. Like I've never seen it. I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna find out what's causing it. But I think we really do just have 1 last round.
Yes,
so,
we do. So you just finished your round.
I did.
Right.
Yep.
I wanted to check to make sure I haven't put all my cities out.
Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like this.
No, that is strange.
It's ridiculously strange. Wow. Whoa. Okay. You want to shoot up your oranges?
Whoa.
This is the last round too, isn't it?
This
is the last round.
I'm gonna keep an orange, and I'm gonna re-roll these. I get 3 re-rolls. Oh, one of those is purple. Do I want purple? Nope, I don't want purple.
No, you're maxed out on purple. That's gonna be hard to beat. That maxed out purple.
Blue, that'd be good.
You have 6 movement too, so you got a lot of movement.
And another orange.
People did get the message that we're back live. Sorry, everybody. Pulling up the comments again. I really don't understand what's going on today. So,
all right. I'm going to make my moves. I have 6. I'm gonna go 1, 2. That bumps that guy.
Yep, I'm gonna bump him back to here. Oh,
Whoa.
Actually, I'm gonna bump him to there.
That's 2.
3. Yep.
3.
4. 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even need to move him.
Tiff was right. It just kicked us again. It kicked us it kicked us from one stream to another, and then kicked us out of that second stream completely. So
Very strange.
very, very strange.
I think this is all I can do. I've done all my movement. Now I'm going to advance. I feel naked without green cards. But I'm in orange. I'm in blue. I'm not in the other orange. I am in purple, but that's not going to do anything for me. So blue's going to go up.
Yep.
Orange is going to go up.
Yep.
That gets both of those cities out.
Nice. I like that.
That is nice.
That's good for me.
That is good for you.
Because there's only 2 places left you can put them.
Super
3 places.
You know what? I let you rewind. You're gonna let me rewind. I didn't use all my movement. I'm gonna move this here.
Oh, if you didn't use all your movement, sure.
I'm gonna put that there, and then this one has to go here.
Yeah, it has to go there. Yep. All right, I still get 4 dice. Unfortunately, didn't make it up to the 5 dice this game. I definitely like. So I have orange already. I'm about to take an orange. I like that. Oops, that was definitely an orange. I really want to go up green, so this conquest will help. I don't really need yellow, and I don't really need blue. So let's hope for a green here. Okay, I don't want 2 purples. Again, let's hope for a green here. And I didn't get one. But I can move my orange up twice, which is pretty good. And I got 2 conquests, which will really help me. So, but not getting that green kind of hurt. That's one city that's not going to be on the board. But I need to take as many of your cities as possible here. So I'm going to pop over here with one of the movements. I get 5 total. So there's 1, 2, 3. Take that one.
Loopy says, at the very least, we got 3
4.
likes on 3 separate videos.
That's true, but I don't know that they're going to survive. I think they're going to get combined into one.
Although we appreciate the likes, Loopy.
We do. We do appreciate them. So these are gone. I don't know. It doesn't matter because we're in the last round, right?
Yes. You took 2 cities?
Yeah.
Oh. I shouldn't have gone up there. I shouldn't have given you those cities. I should have just not gone up on those and just kept those cities off the board.
Yeah, but you get more points for doing so. You're right. You're right. I mean, that's a strategy.
3 more points.
But we get the cities that are left on the board.
I didn't figure you'd be able to take.
So I get my 2 orange cities. You get your 3 yellow cities.
Yeah, all the
so
cities,
I think honestly
all the cities
though,
get out?
All the cities got out. So I think you're going to beat me. 21, 27, 31, 36 for my board. 39
36 for your board.
42, 47. I think you might have me. 48, 50, 53, 55, 56. 56 is my total. I think you might have me.
59.
Really? 59?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, no way. I was
60,
surprised it was that close.
65 with
yeah,
these
that
2
feels
cards.
a lot better.
Yeah, I had about 10 more points on my board than you did.
Oh yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, it was jumping up.
You got more points with cards.
I rolled way too many conflict symbols, so I just kept rolling them. So
well, that was a rocky road.
We got there.
For everyone who's watching, thank you very much. We are going to launch a real investigation into what happened to our stream. That is the most bizarre thing that has happened to us.
That is out of all the technical difficulties we've ever had.
Having an old stream take over one of our current streams.
Well, it looked like it was starting to stream using the same stream key. And so when you do that, it boots you from one stream into the other. So I don't know what's going on. I was like, why is Jeremy going live right in the middle of?
That's what I thought. Like what?
A Wednesday during the day.
He doesn't live stream during
I was
Wednesday
so
during
confused.
the day, let alone like during our Wednesday.
I love Jeremy's comment. He's like, am I streaming right now? It even popped up as like live with Jeremy Howard. I was like, what is happening?
Jeremy, I'll be honest with you. Temporarily, we were very angry.
I was confused more than angry. I was like, David, don't get. I was like. Might be mad, but we're not live right now. But we were. So anyway, thank you all.
Yes.
First Empires. Of course, David won. His win has been sullied by technical difficulties.
Yes. I won, but it was only because of
No, it
technical
was not
difficulties.
only because of that. I just mean that's what people are going to remember.
And by technical difficulties,